The next thing I want to show you now is chocolate bread pudding. Everybody is saying chocolate is like the new wine, that we get all these different kinds of chocolates and 70% and 50% and da-da-da-da. I would say don't pay any attention. Just buy a good quality chocolate. Scharfenberg is good, Lindt, Calbo. And the recipe calls for 8 ounces to be melted. So in order to melt the chocolate, I need to chop it. I'm going to melt it in a double boiler type arrangement. And the things you need to pay attention to when you're melting chocolate is don't add any liquid halfway through the cooking. Don't cover it. Don't put a wet spoon in it or something like that, because chocolate is temperamental when it gets mixed with, when it gets too hot or a little extra water is added. So what I'm going to do to make this pudding is I'm going to put some eggs and sugar and sour cream and whipping cream and vanilla and cinnamon all in a bowl, and then I'm going to throw in some bread and chocolate and put it in a prepared pan. This is just bread pudding, so there's nothing really to show you except mixing and melting chocolate. And as I said earlier, chocolate gets a little bit temperamental. So the big thing you need to remember when you're working with chocolate is you don't want to add hot chocolate to cold cream, or the chocolate will seize up. It's kind of like a cat. Chocolate is like a cat. You know how sometimes cats won't come to you and sometimes they do? Well, the chocolate's like that. Sometimes it works for you and sometimes it doesn't. Look at this. This chocolate is soft and melted. So I'm going to slowly just add a little bit of the hot chocolate, and so that it doesn't get shocked by the cold liquid. That's called tempering. Get it warmed up a little bit before you shock it all the way. I'm going to let the bread soak in for a few minutes before I put it in the mold. Oh my God, this is worth eating just the way it is. So here we have chocolate bread pudding. It rises in the oven and then it goes down a little bit. It could be served warm. And here's how I make whipped cream. I take a whisk and some cream and whip it. And add a little sugar and vanilla if you want. Always put the cream on the side. It's more elegant. Okay, here's a little bit of mint going in the middle. Just stick a little mint in. And there you have my bread pudding for the holidays with chocolate and dried cherries.